First function, then comfort, then we make it beautiful. At the Elements, we love the mix. The look is real, lived in, but totally together. The biggest compliment you can receive on your space is, it's you. That's our mission at the Elements. Not cookie cutter, not designed in a day. You're busy with family and career. Let our design team create your sanctuary. Ask about our risk-free house call service. The Elements. We're anything but ordinary.
So with weather more like July than late September, it's hard to remember that if you want your home sold and to be in the new one before the snow flies, we can get it done for you, but time is of the essence. Let's talk real estate. Well, good morning and welcome to the Home Show. Mike Pace is my name. Got an old Winterset buddy here by the name of Matt Cole from our Waukee office to talk a little business. Matthew, great to have you back.
Nice seeing you this morning, Mike.
You bet. We're going out to Grimes. Heritage at Grimes is that planned concept community, and Four Corners is our builder. We'll talk a little more about Bill and Mark. But let's talk about this concept of a planned community, whether we harken back to Green Meadows 30 years ago or a Prairie Trail in Ankeny, where basically you can live, work, and play at your doorstep because everything's there. Yeah,
they're doing some great things in Grimes with that planned development. If you haven't been down 141 to come down Beaverbrook Drive to see what they got going on, you ought to take that drive. An opportunity to come, you know, with Lutheran Church of Hope there now, a lot of convenience stores. You can kind of see where it's becoming a place that you can kind of just live your life in that little development.
Absolutely, it's all there. The retail, the commercial, you mentioned the church, Hy-Vee's coming. Parks and schools and trails, and those are really good schools too. Dallas Center Grimes, a medium-sized school district that everybody really is
very well respected.
With.
Yeah, very well respected.
You bet, kind of like Winterset.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You won't hold that against me coming out of that school district, I hope. But
well, tell me about this nice ranch, because we still have that story and a half that we featured a week or two ago.
Yes.
But this ranch sings.
Yeah, so you're looking at the Clayton plan here. It's 3,000 square foot finish, 1,700 up, 1,300 finished in the basement. A couple of the features that I'd point out that it's got an upgraded appliance package, upgraded wet bar in the basement, and wired for surround sound downstairs, wire cable railings. So I think that the design, it's a little bit more of a modern design, you know, and the exterior, quite frankly, I've had people call me about the exterior just on the paint itself. So come on out Sunday and I'll share the colors with you, so you can do some painting on your own. Really nice ranch, priced $1 under $400,000, right? It's a steal. $399, $999. Yep. That story and a half priced at $449. That we talked about a week or two ago. And then another home in the framing stage. Yeah, we have one in framing stage at $420. Okay. Right next door. We should also mention home sites available, and this builder, Four Corners, will go with you wherever you want to go around the metros for a custom build. Yeah, we have a couple home sites in the Heritage Development yet, but please don't hesitate to ask if you have your own community that you're saying you want to live in. They'll work with you to build. And 3 homes under construction at Wilkie Place, Johnston. That is correct. Address. So this builder's out and about, and again, a unique neighborhood that you really want to see before you make a final decision on where you're going to live if you're looking for a community, because Heritage at Grimes is special. Quick commute into the city, the lakes, the parks, the golf, it's all there. So we'll send them out to see you this afternoon, Matt. Don't forget to mention, I want to make sure I mention Sean Watt, Home Services Lending. Yes. He does a great job with customer. I mean, I've had customers come over to him, you know, when they've gotten the packages with him, and they're always impressed with the service he provides. Closing costs paid with Home Services. Yeah, so thank you very much, Mike. I appreciate it. Good luck with the open house. I appreciate it. Good to see you. You know, if you list with Iowa Realty, you're talking about Iowa's largest real estate brokerage, and we've been the leader in Central Iowa for more than half a century now. So buyers are out there, and when you list with Iowa, you're going with number 1.
Wallet Hub says Des Moines is a top 10 best state capital city.
We're going to talk about Iowa's largest builder right now. That would be Hubble Homes. And I have guests here to do just that. Curtis Maroelli is here from Iowa Realty. Good to see you.
Good to see you, Mike.
And also Dan Rivenberg, who is our assistant manager at the Valley West Iowa Realty office. He's the guy with the brass on his shoulders. Good to see you, Dan.
Good to see you, Mike.
I want to talk about Hubbell a little bit here because certainly not your ordinary builder, the largest builder in Iowa. And if it's a Hubbell neighborhood, it is not your standard neighborhood. They develop most of their neighborhoods and they're different. There's more to offer.
Hubbell works really hard to make sure that these homes in these communities are very unique. We have homes that back up to tree lines. We have homes that back up to prairie grass. We have homes that back up to ponds. We have an over 6-acre park, 3 miles of walking trail throughout this community. It's just a really nice, unique community that is really hard to find in Johnston.
We're talking about Crosshaven in Johnston, a conservation community, acres of prairie there that helps with drainage, no flood issues in this neighborhood. And Curtis, that's just part of it. You know, there's always shopping close by. There's always the lifestyle questions that enter into a Hubbell neighborhood.
Absolutely. I think one of the biggest features that this neighborhood has is you get the quiet, peaceful feeling, yet everything's still pretty close. You got a new high school, you got some new shopping options, and some commercial development that's nearby too. So really the amenities are moving closer, but you still get that quiet feel out there.
We're going to take a look at some video of Crosshaven and a terrific ranch here, priced under $300,000, which in today's world, Dan, is quite a price.
Yeah, it's really hard to find, especially with the quality that they put into these homes. This home offers a lot of the same amenities that our larger, more executive style homes have. We have the large 8-foot kitchen island. We have soft closed drawers. It's got a covered deck, backs up to the prairie, just a lot of nice amenities.
Well, and we have viewers who aren't familiar with Johnston. Great schools, recreation all around you, Curtis, with the lakes and the parks and the golf and what have you, access to the interstate.
Yeah, absolutely.
I want to talk about bucks, Dan, because Hubbell bucks, maybe even double Hubbell bucks?
Yeah, so we've got $3,000 in Hubbell bucks this month as a promotion, but one of the nice things that Hubbell does is we've got our Hubbell fall tour of homes, and if you close in October, you can get an extra $2,000 in Hubbell bucks, so that would give you $5,000 to use toward upgrades in this great home.
Better than a kick in the head. And we want to talk about other inventory too, Curtis.
Yeah, we got a little bit of something for everyone. We got, you know, ranch homes walking out to the pond. We have some home priced under $300,000. And if you like some of these plans, we have them on different lots available. This Fraser Plus plan is available on a walkout daylight. We also got it available on our townhome portion for people who want that, you know, maintenance-free living.
Townhomes, as you mentioned, in the neighborhood. Fall tour, Hubbell, the fall tour of homes.
Yep, we'll be out there this weekend. Actually, I have extended hours, 12 to 5 on Saturday and Sunday, as well as next weekend, 12 to 5 on Saturday and Sunday.
160-year legacy, second to none in our metro in philanthropy and development. That's Hubbell Homes. So not your ordinary builder by any stretch of the imagination. And who's there for open house?
It'll actually be me this week.
Dan Rivenberg with open house at Crosshaven and Johnston. Keep up the good work. Tell everybody Hubbell hi for us.
Thanks, Mike.
Thank you.
Want to mention you're going to love working with these two fellows. They're real pros. They really are. And tell us about it. Tell you why you love Iowa, and tell us why you love working with Dan and Curtis. # Iowa Realty.
Site Selection says Des Moines is the #3 metro in America for the number of economic development projects.
Deer Creek, the crossings at Deer Creek, that's an Ankeny address. And Jen Schuler from Iowa Realty is here. Going to sing the praises of Ankeny, right?
Sounds great.
And you're a resident of that town, if I'm not mistaken.
I am.
So you know a little something about the growth and the great schools?
I do. It's a wonderful community. My husband and I really enjoy it. And so, yes, sing its praises.
That's right. Well, and what a great spot from which to commute, whether you're going to Ames or Des Moines or east or west on the interstate, good access there. And those schools being requested, the growth absolutely second to none in the whole metro, and that's good for property value.
It really is. And you mentioned the schools, elementary schools, middle schools, the high schools. We are a 2-community high school right now, so very sought after.
Absolutely. I want to talk about Liz Chesney, our builder. Kyanite Design and Build is the name of her company. And here's a woman making quite a mark in a men's arena. Let's face it, home builders are mostly men, But the female touch that she brings really works for people. It really does.
It does. And we talk about when we meet with our clients, just those little things, where to put the book bags, kitchen size, room sizes, closets, all of those little things that families want.
Well, and we're talking about a market home here today and several others available. But even if you're doing thinking about a custom and you value the ideas that a woman would have in terms of the layout of your home and the plan, then kyanite needs to be on the list.
It really does. In this home, like you said, we're featuring this market home, lots of great features that you would many times find in a custom home, like this 60-inch linear fireplace, the shiplap, GE slate appliances this home will have, and really some neat features. You'll notice when it comes when we'll look at this landscaping package, the fire pit.
Nice touch.
Really neat things that this home features. Well,
this is a 3-bedroom, 2-story, well under the average price of new construction in Ankeny and most of the western suburbs at $269,900. That's a good price.
It is. And you mentioned the 3 bedrooms, and one thing I want to point out, that these bedrooms are large bedrooms, and that's something that our families like, those large bedroom sizes.
Well, and extra potential square footage downstairs, which could easily be done now with the builder. Good time to do it. So this is a terrific value at $269,900. Now in phase 2 of this neighborhood, the crossings at Deer Creek, more expensive homes from kyanite.
Yes, we've got 3 homes under construction starting at $430,000 to $450,000.
Okay, and then the townhomes at Woodland Edge in Ankeny, near Briarwood Golf Course. And again, the custom idea, working with Liz to do a built to order.
Yes, so a lot of different opportunities.
Absolutely. Closing costs paid with a preferred lender. And open house today with Jen Schuler. Again, the crossings at Deer Creek in Ankeny. Thank you.
Thank you.
You bet. And I want to mention the Iowa Realty Weekly. You'll find it every Sunday in the Des Moines Register right behind the main news section. Hot new listings, great Iowa homes, and much more.
The Elements, with more than 7,000 square feet of ideas for your home, your style, your attitude. Comfortable, functional, sophisticated, stylish. We make the design process simple, quick, and complete. Ask about the Elements risk-free house call service and visit with our design team today. The Elements in Storm Lake and in the district at Prairie Trail in Ankeny. We're anything but ordinary.
This great Iowa home is in West Winds, the neighborhood in Ankeny, southwest part of Ankeny. Absolutely fabulous 2-story walkout on better than an acre. And my friend Anita Nemmers from Iowa Realty is going to talk about this great home, this great Iowa home. Good to see you.
Yep, you too, Mike.
Boy, this is fun. What a beautiful spot here.
Yeah, it's hard to find such a great lot like this, and it's so stately looking back into the well-trimmed trees. It's just a beautiful home.
It really is. Big square footage, 4-car heated garage. We're going to talk about some of the features and amenities. But Ankeny, if someone is not familiar, we have new viewers all the time, might be looking for a great Iowa home. Great schools, safe streets, quick commute, any direction.
Right. Yep, that great southwest location will help you go downtown or the west side of Des Moines just really fast.
And for that matter, great access to the interstate if you want to go to Ames or Iowa City.
Right.
It's all good. So let's roll a little bit of Visi photography here and have a look at this home, and you can tell me a little bit more about it, okay?
Sure.
All right.
You bet. Well, as you go into the home, you're going to notice right out to the front, like I had said, it's got that stately look with the big trees and trimmed, plenty of lawn in the front. And then to the backyard, you're going to notice a deck all the way across the back that really helps you look at that beautiful property and over an acre of land. You've got plenty of grass for the kids. You know, since it is a 2-story, you're going to say, what about the grass for play set? There's room there for that as well.
Yep.
Built by Eiler. So
Eiler, great name, a builder in 2003.
Yep. And you're going to notice some things. It's got all the bells and whistles here, but you're going to notice 3 fireplaces.
Wow.
One goes to the ceiling, stone to the ceiling.
Beautiful.
And then another one in the lower level, walkout lower level, that is 2-sided. So you get it to the bar side and you get it to the family room game side as well. And then you've got an additional fireplace in the hearth room.
Things like solid doors, and the bedrooms are big bedrooms. Of course, you can see there from the photography, you're back to the woods here, basically. Modern finishes. If somebody wants to change something, which almost always happens, don't let colors deter you if you like the home and the plan, because affordably those changes can be made.
It's very affordable to paint, for example, cabinets. These are maple cabinets, so you don't have the grain showing through to fight with. So it'd be very easy to make it yours. 4,300
square feet, 4-car heated garage, I think we mentioned, well maintained over the years. Again, if you just joined us, this is Ankeny's West Winds, beautiful neighborhood on the southwest part of Ankeny. Quick shot to Des Moines or any direction you want to commute, and those great schools, if that's a factor, are being requested, and the growth for property value couldn't be better.
Oh yeah, and you know what? It's just west of the Prairie Trail area.
That's right.
So you know it's right by the Hy-Vee and so many activities.
And the district over there with all the shopping and restaurants, etc.
Yeah, theater.
And Anita Nemmers is at our Valley West Iowa Realty office. She'd like nothing better than give you a private tour of this great Iowa home in Ankeny.
Yes.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Good to see you.
You too.
Our photography is always by Busy, our world-class photography partner.
Smart Asset calls Des Moines the #6 best place to work in tech.
Christy Drake is here, and that means we get to talk about rock star ranches and the dashing Drake home, and let's see, Way Cool, that's a ranch, right? Christy's.
We got all kinds of plans.
And a brand new one.
Yes, the Atomic Ranch.
The Atomic Ranch. Now, just conjure up some ideas. There's got to be some cool angles and some fresh looks.
Yes, and it's just kind of that mid-century modern look, and yeah, it's got some really neat new details to it.
Well, Drake Homes is one of the great builders, and we use that term pretty carefully around here. High performance, low maintenance. I know that's one of the phrases that you use to try to explain your approach to this, because the things you don't see are
what counts when you're living in the house. That's right.
Exactly.
So we try to make sure everything works very well for you.
And you're a custom builder, but there occasionally is some market home. A boutique builder, you've used that phrase a few times.
Right. We try to make each one of our inventory homes like a custom.
Yeah.
So we pick out everything very unique.
Well, we get to see this Atomic Ranch, this brand new plan, and I think this will knock your socks off. Tell me all about it.
Well, this is a brand new plan for us, and it's 2 bedrooms on the main floor and 2 in the lower level. It's just got some really unique features to it.
Oh, what a beautiful shot that is, yeah.
This one has the staircase behind the fireplace, and it walks out to the backyard.
Nice.
And this lot is full of trees, so it's just very park-esque. Is that a word?
I think it is now. Let's talk about an Urbandale address here with Waukee Schools. What's the name of the neighborhood?
It's Silkwood Crossings.
Okay. Now, it's Urbandale address, Waukee Schools. Property values don't get much better than this neighborhood.
Oh, it's really nice neighborhood. And we have lots of extra home sites. If you want to build something, we can customize one for you.
Terrific. Let's mention some other neighborhoods where you'll find Drake homes, like up in Grimes.
We're in Grimes at Brookridge West today, open, and West Des Moines at Michael's Landing.
I don't know if we got to price points on this terrific Atomic Ranch. Where are we there?
It's $434,900,
okay.
And we also have another one that's $439,900.
And a couple of 3 under construction, and you mentioned the home sites.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Price points in Grimes?
360s to the 390s.
Okay. And what about West Des Moines, Michael's Landing?
We only have one there right now, and it's $489,900.
Okay.
But it has a 4-car garage.
Nice. Well, we're talking about one of the great builders, Drake Homes. Christy Drake with open house today at Silkwood Crossing in Urbandale Waukee Schools. And you're going to see this new Atomic Ranch, and your socks are going to be blown right off. That's how it works. Tell Andrew hello, and Todd hello, your husband, the builder, and keep up the good work.
Thank you.
Good to see you. You know, we say every week that fraud is real, it's true, and you want to protect your investment. If your home is your largest investment, certainly is mine, then you want to take care of it and protect it. You can do that with Home Safe from Home Services of Iowa.
You're busy with family and career. You need to enjoy your space and relax. Let the design team at The Elements create your sanctuary. We make the design process simple, quick, and complete. We love the mix, coordinating styles for a look that's real and totally together, and says it's you. Ask about The Elements risk-free house call service. Follow us on Facebook and visit us online at elementsbyKsorby.com. We're anything but ordinary.
Next up on the home show is Grimes, Iowa, that new planned concept community called Heritage at Grimes. And our assistant manager from the Waukee, Iowa Realty office is here, Donna Stahl, one of my favorite guests. Nice to have you back.
Nice to see you.
And a special guest that you brought with you.
I actually did. I brought Stephanie Roberts with me today. She's a new home design consultant with Genesis Homes, and we're just very thrilled to have her for the first time on the show.
Stephanie, welcome. It's great to have you with us. So exactly what does your job entail then?
Well, as Donna said, I'm the new home design consultant. There are 3 of us, and we get to help people basically pick everything for their home. We help them go through the plan and then do all the selections.
Now, Genesis is kind of the, I think we might even use the word godfather, but it's the top of the umbrella, so to speak, with several lines and companies under that.
It is, and so Genesis is kind of at the top. That's where it all started, and then under that umbrella you've got Destiny, our New Era series, our Innovation series, and our Smart series. And what's really neat about that is all of these series of homes are now currently being built out in Heritage at Grimes.
Now we're going to talk today, Stephanie, more about Genesis, and that's the custom-built approach, more or less. So now you're there to help people with decisions and so on that they might not want to make themselves. Is that how it works?
Well, we help guide them anyway, and some people get intimidated about picking everything, but we're there to help them step by step and make sure everything looks great at the end of the time.
Yeah. Well, we're going to talk about a terrific ranch at Heritage at Grimes. And as we take a look at this video, we'll get a little play-by-play from you, Donna, but people need to know that you can live, work, and play. We use that phrase because it's all here: retail, commercial, church, Hy-Vee's coming, trails, parks, schools. It's
all here, and it's all starting to take shape as we speak. So you're going to be pleasantly surprised when you drive out and see how many things are actually currently going up, including this beautiful house by Heritage here. It's at the end of a cul-de-sac, 4-bed, 4-bath, and Stephanie can tell you how to put one of these together yourself.
Well, and I'm sure that if somebody has a home site or is looking for a home site, Stephanie, you can help.
Well, if they're looking for an actual lot, we usually send them to the realtor or Dan Sparks, the owner. But once they've picked a site and a plan, then that's where I come into play.
Absolutely. If you just joined us, we're talking about Heritage at Grimes and Genesis Homes. And when I think of Genesis, Donna, I think of style with function. I remember the fantastic home show of home a few years ago out of Norwalk, which was just stunning. And a price point that was a little on the stunning side, but you can obviously do that with your square footage and your needs and get that price where it needs to be. Again,
more of a custom builder than I think a lot of people realize, and starting out like this house is $439,900, and we can go up into that $700,000 and $800,000 range very easily. But again, putting your custom touches on it within our design center with one of our designers like Stephanie. Steph, kind of tell them how we lead them through that process.
Well, it all starts with a plan. We have several amazing floor plans to choose from at Genesis, or you can bring us yours and we'll go from there.
Right.
Either way, we customize every plan to meet your needs. Oftentimes the initial meeting is with Dan Sparks, the owner, and he's awesome at kind of hearing your wishes for your new home and helping you decide what floor plan will be best for you. Then once you've picked a plan, like I said, then I come into the picture or one of my fellow design consultants, and we'll do a plans and specs meeting first where we'll walk you through the plan page by page and start modifying it into your dream home.
Sounds pretty flexible. If you just joined us, we're talking about Heritage at Grimes, Genesis Homes, open house with Donna Stahl today. Dallas Center Grimes Schools, highly regarded school system. This is a perfect circle, quick commute into the metro as well. So Stephanie, come back and see us. Keep up the good work, Donna.
Thank you so much.
You bet. I want to mention one of our preferred partners. That would be Iowa Moving One, and they can help remove the stress from your move. And here's how it works to save 40% from a typical mover. You rent the truck, you drive it, they will pack, unpack, load, and unload. Don't forget the name, Iowa Moving One.
U.S. News and World Report calls Des Moines the #5 best place to live in the United States.
Next stop is Waukee on the Home Show. And that's where the property values get just about as good as they get anywhere. And the wonderful schools being requested. So many good things to talk about when Waukee is the subject. Sachi Kalra from Iowa Realty is here. Great to have you back.
Same here, Mike. Thank you. Good to see you.
One thing that's always unique about Sachi's conversation with me is our builders. I use the plural there because we're talking about two different builders who've combined forces. And I think that's totally unique.
You know, when I got on board with them, I was just fascinated with how they fuse their expertise.
Right.
So it's DJ Shad and Jamie Myers teaming up together and building phenomenal houses.
Well, these guys combined have decades of experience and awards, so you know you're in really good hands. And then let's talk about a great neighborhood in a wonderful town of Waukee.
So we are at Springcrest. That's the subdivision. I have a ranch there, I have a few lots where people can build their custom homes. The ranch that I have is a walkout 5-bedroom. Nice. Approximately 3,300 square feet, and we have a builder incentive of $7,500, which a buyer can apply towards closing costs, towards blinds, fridge, washer and dryer.
Wow.
And the home, as you see, it has 10-foot ceilings on the main, huge center island, good sized pantry, walkout basement with a pond view.
If you just joined us, this is Waukee, Springcrest neighborhood. Schools being requested, property values second to none, the new high school nearby very soon.
It's right off of 10th Street, yes,
right.
And then this subdivision is right off of 10th Street on the other side.
The IMAX Theater nearby. We should also mention that in addition to this neighborhood, Kings Landing, Fox Creek, out in Adel.
And yeah, we have Heritage Woods, which we have a proposed construction of a story and a half. For $989,900. It's going to be sitting on 3 acres.
Fabulous.
So, yeah, so we have so many lots in different subdivision. If anyone is looking to build, there's a $10,000 custom credit towards upgrades by the builder. I mean, right time to get in. Interest rates are low, so phenomenal time.
There's never been a better time to buy a luxury home, or any home for that matter, but just terrific timing right now. Also a proposed 2-story here at Springcrest.
Yes.
Give me some price points on those two homes.
So we will have a 2-story coming up here, which will be in the $445,000 range.
Okay.
I have another 2-story going up in Kings Landing, which is in West Des Moines.
All right.
But anyone who's looking in the range of $400,000 to $450,000, we have so many lots where we can put them on to get a custom rolling.
Again, Destination and Paramount, the two companies combined with the DJ Shad and Jamie Meyer. Great experience, great quality here. And Sachi Kalra with Open House 1 to 3 this afternoon. Springcrest in Waukee. Keep up the good work.
Thanks so much, Mike.
Nice to see you. HSA, one of our preferred partners, whether you're a buyer or a seller, get it done. Get those things covered, the appliances and major systems, and you can relax, enjoy some peace of mind with HSA. And that puts the lid on today's show. Be sure and join us every Sunday at 10 here on Local 5 in our 36th year on the air, or see the show at iowarealty.com. Mike Pace, till next time, have a great week.